there's no question anybody that's been around a few years, I'm definitely somebody who believes in the rule of law. That kind of activity is no excuse for that kind of activity. We all know the process, but you could see over the last 4 years, a lot of people are frustrated, a lot of people don't know what to believe, a lot of people are fighting for what they believe. But we do that through a process. We do that through our legislators that we elect and vote in every election, and a lot of them are carrying that torch. But those types of actions certainly can't be condoned by any person in this country that thinks that, you know, that kind of activity to abuse and force yourself upon somebody else, especially in our capital, doesn't set a good prerequisite for what we stand for. It's not the way we operate as American citizens, and anyone would have to say that's just inexcusable. They needed to take the time and the effort to go there and validate the process, not just pawn it off and say it didn't occur. It did occur. You can't have more people vote than are registered. It's pretty adamant that that's an issue. And that should have been checked out just to go through the process. When you ignore something like that, it's going to ignite the crazy activity that we saw yesterday, which doesn't belong. My idea is you talk about the issues. You talk about what's good and bad about what you're talking about. It can't be, I'm just going to do what I want to do because I have the votes. I'm going to do what I want to do. And if that's the attitude, we all lose. And you would hope, that's kind of what got us here, though. There's nobody wants to sit down. Congress and the Senate haven't really done their job in trying to work together. And that's not just one side or the other. And yesterday was just a pivot point that people want to say that it was the Trump rally and the GOP. No, that's 4 years of whatever's going on that people allowed to occur to promote their agendas at someone else's expense.
A lot of it has to do with our culture, and I think a lot of that is based on the fact that we can't get people to want to talk about politics and religion because that's not the PC thing, but ultimately the fabric of our country is being torn apart because our political parties now have become what we stand for and what we believe in, and so we take it personal. And I think that's the strike point that's causing the powder keg to ignite, because it's not just I believe in big government or little government, I believe in low taxes, high tax. It's not that, it's who you are as a person. It's I believe in abortion or I don't believe in abortion. I want to protect life. I believe in critical elements, and I think that's the struggle, that it's becoming who we are as people and what we believe, and not just a political influence. People can't let go of what's important to them. I don't have a solution for that. It's tough to shove that back. So once politicians took that step and made it this identity politics type stuff going on, it's tough to undo that. Does that make sense? I don't really have a suggestion. It's you got to let people be who they are and represent us, and making sure everybody gets equal rights and not promoting a certain group or one group or another. It's one thing I said is, as a Christian, it was important to me that they started to protect us and our free rights to speak about things that I'm passionate about, that I'm not going to have legal recourse on me for. Instead, they're on the other end just trying to shove other things down your throat, like legalizing abortion, all the different things that they're trying to do, and they're slowly silencing you. And you shouldn't have to be silenced in this country. You should if you're not for gay marriage, you should be able to say it. And you shouldn't be worried about somebody coming back and shooting you because you said that you're not for it. You're not for it, you're not for it. It is what it is. And that's the problem. It's become so charged. I don't know how you put it back in Pandora's box.
People are just putting out there what's in their mind, not thinking it through. And therefore you're not getting the same answers if you stop and think about it. And letting those emotions come out, I don't think is helping our cause. Slow down, think it through, look at the concept, look at both sides, and take your time and sort it out.
Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell for notifications. And also make sure to connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. For all of your business news, visit businessjournaldaily.com. For all of your arts and entertainment news, go to afterhoursyoungstown.com.